matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Lock at 6. Here's Paul, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And here are the Suns now. Outside Crowder, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Young. To the middle. Capella kicks to Young. Over Paul. Releases. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Paul dishes to Booker. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter with it. Chris Paul covering. Collins unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker the pass to Paul. We play just over a minute here in the first. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Capella kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Back to Capella. It's tipped. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 3. 16 feet away. And it's in off the backboard.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Ball finds Booker. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Over Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Booker.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
To the paint, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Young left side. To the wing on the left. Capella dishes to Collins. Capella with a screen on Crowder. And stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here is Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good, Ayton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Hunter with a screen on Paul. Young pass to Hunter. Driving to the basket. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich goes in. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Paul with the steal. Left side, Crowder. Bridges outside. Paul outside. Outside, Crowder. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins in the post. Defended by Crowder. Young looking around. Front past the arc.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness.
It's all tied in Phoenix. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Crowder. Following the miss shot by Bojan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Bridges dishes to Ayton. And Capella sends it back. And Young, here we go. They now take the lead.
Young.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now, here is Young. Drives to the hoop. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
It's Crowder on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And the layup falls. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovic. They get a hand on it.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Collins against Crowder. Collins passes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Young on the wing. 8 points for him. Off target with the open look.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 6. Young outside. Inside, Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
1:20 left in the first half of the game. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Ball passes to Ayton. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Young for 3. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Crowder. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 11 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Young against Paul. Down low. And stolen by Hunter.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Paul, no one around him. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Atlanta. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Booker the bounce pass. Ayton puts the move on, and he lays it up and in. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 7.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now here's Johnson. Shamet up top, guarded by Wright. And it's Shamet missing.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Rejected by Payne. And now the Suns a fast break. Shamet up top. Jang defending. Payne kicks to Shamet. Misses the 3.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Payne dishes to McGee. To Payne. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Sharks. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Out of bounds.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Left side, Sharge. And it's Shamet missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Right, and finished off by Wright.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Shamet, the pass to Sharge. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGee, and the rejection by Jang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Jang.
Suns trail by 9. Johnson down low. He's against Jang. McGee trying to break free. And they recover it. And it's McGee with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And that one's good, Shamet. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team
and
foul.
the Hawks with a completely new group on the
Onto
floor.
the floor for the Hawks.
Young outside. A 3-ball. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
McGee is screen on Hunter. From deep, Johnson. A shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
here now, a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt, a Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Atlanta leading by 8. Now, here's Hunter. Collins finds Hunter. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges up top. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. From outside the arc, sinks the triple.
DeAndre
Hunter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Young against Paul. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Booker. Collins, a screen on Booker. Lobbed up there for Collins. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. Passes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. The dish to Crowder. The pass to Booker. Over Young. No good from Booker. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Suns trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ayton inside. Capella covering. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Young for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul dishes to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Paul against Young. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Capella, high post. The 3. Bogdanovich finds Capella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team ball. Suns trail by 12. Paul, right side. Right wing. Dishes to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Young from deep three-point range. Atlanta again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Booker the pass to Paul. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Young outside. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
course from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing winning basketball in Phoenix. He said, quote, "This city deserves it. I've been here grinding, trying to get to this point."
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Lowry penetrating. Banked it in off the glass.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Crowder right side. Up top, Booker. Adebayo with the rejection.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
From deep three-point range. Tucker, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now Crowder. Back to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler finds Oladipo. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Out to the wing. Outside Tucker. And again, the Heat missing. Bridges against Oladipo. Bridges passes to Ayton. Over Tucker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tucker.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
DeAndre Ayton.
And he sinks the second. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lowry outside. Here he goes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Paul passes to Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Butler.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist. Love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Miami ball.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And here's Butler outside. Ooh, poked away. Butler with a steal. Down low. Adebayo lays it up and banks it in. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Tipped. Butler against Bridges. Here's Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ball passes to Bridges. Butler with a steal. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Outside Booker. Right side Paul. To end the run. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oladipo outside. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. Up top, Bridges. Butler covering. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Lowry drawing the double team. For 3, Oladipo. Miami, no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Bridges finds Ayton. Over Adebayo. Goes back up to the wing, right side. Paul passes to Ayton. Second chance shot. Over Adebayo. Ayton, no good. The Heat have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Oladipo against Bridges. Butler on the wing. Outside Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker with a screen. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tucker.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. No good on the three. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Lowry. Give him 8. Tucker. And Booker pulls it down. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Lowry. Into the lane. Oladipo outside. And finished off by Adebayo.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Ball against Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with it. Picked up by Tucker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to Tucker. Paul with a steal. Here's the break. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Lowry, no good. On the wing, Crowder. Down low. Ayton inside. He got it up. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward, to the middle. Kicks it to Hero. 5 on the clock. Pass to Vincent. Stolen by Payne. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
From the arc. Counted from distance. And the Heat lead by 15. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Right side Payne. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Hero. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Silva. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Now at the line, Chris Silva.
And he's good on the second. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. From outside the arc, buries it from 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Outside Payne. And here's Sharch. Johnson passes to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Back to McGee to halt the run. And McGee with the stuff.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Saric with it. Outside Payne. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Over to the wing. Here's Strus. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Saric shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Hero, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From deep, Johnson. Benson grabs a miss. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here we go. 4-3. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Lets it go. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Pass to Saric. Up top, Payne. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
29 seconds left in the third. To the right side. Now here's Saric. Tightly guarded. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Strus. Lets it go from deep. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Shamet. And so it's Miami in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Johnson. Back to Payne. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. And the Heat shooting at 45% of the game so far. Lowry outside. Off target from outside. Phoenix is shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Hayden finds Paul. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Lowry against Paul. Crowder with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Tucker. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Lowry. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Here's Ayton. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Butler on the wing. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And here's Crowder from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Pass to Tucker. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, deflected. Outside for Booker. No good with the triple. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. Adebayo passes to Lowry. From deep. Again, the Heat misses. Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Crowder finds Bridges. Back to Crowder. To the inside. Bridges misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jimmy Butler.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the 4th. The 3 is up. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Butler with the ball. To the paint. Here's Bridges. That one off the back iron and out. For 3, Oladipo. And Ayton pulls it down. Adebayo up top. For 3, Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Up top, Crowder. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint. Collins passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Three-pointer, Lowry, Adebayo.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lowry finds Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lowry from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And it's Butler missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. We talked about the dual threat that Victor Oladipo poses for their team. Coach says you have to tip your hat to the work Oladipo has put in to improve his game. He impacts the ball on both sides of the floor. Guys, they know that now that Victor is back, he's again a big game changer. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. He'd have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. Fires the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Young plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Adebayo. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Kicks it to Capella. It's stolen by Lowry. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry leading the charge. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. With the crossover, and the layup is good. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Adebayo finds Butler. Outside for Lowry. That three off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Hunter on the wing. Fires from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
A 42% three-point shooter in college. Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Here's Adebayo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Adebayo's got 6 points. And a deep three from Young. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so, both teams trading buckets as we...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get back.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Oladipo for 3. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Pass to Young. Going inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he
First team foul.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Oladipo for 3, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Collins setting the pick for Young. The pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Left side Lowry. And the 3 off target. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And it's Capella missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Driving in. And it's Capella missing. The Heat with the lead. And here's Tucker. He's got 6. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Lowry passes to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker from deep. Unloads from 13. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Young outside. Into the lane. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Young trying to break free. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Capella. Oladipo taking his time here. Passes it to Adebayo. Not going to go that time. Ready by Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Hunter. Young against Lowry. Young outside. Here's Collins. And he converts the layup. Collins has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And Young kicks to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Over Butler. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
26.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Gallinari is out there with Chang. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gallinari passes to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Put the ball in Herter's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Here's Vincent. They set the pick. Pass to Silva. Heat moving the ball around. Knocked away. Hero passes to Silva. He lobs it up. Here we go, 1-on-1. Williams for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And a look at Gabe Vincent. He is not afraid to look for his shot.
And Greg, Vincent has a good nose for the game, but he needs to be a bit more consistent with his shot. He has the touch, just needs to refine it when he fires.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Now here's Wright, guarded closer. No good, shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And Williams with the stop.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hero, no good. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And finished off by Williams.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Herder, a three-pointer off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Vincent, and he goes in for the dunk. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Wright looking around. The kick out to Williams. From the arc. It's hauled in by Hero.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Vincent. Atlanta with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Herder. Here's Jang. In the corner. Herder with it. And that one goes long.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Jacks up a three. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Here's Vincent, guarded by Wright. Driving the lane. Pass to Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
And Wright, here we go. That one drops for him. Wright's got his first 2 points of the night. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Now the pass to Hero. Here's Vincent, shoots the three. That one, no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Here's Herder, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Herder's got 5 points so far.
Physical D right there, but Herder's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Good save it. Jang defending. Here's Strus. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 1. And when we... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Vincent, and it's Strus in at the small forward. Back to Hero. Inside. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Hawks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Count it.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And Wright, here we go. And finished off by Wright.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
This is it to Vincent. That's tipped. Pass to Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Left side, Williams. Right outside. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Jang. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Three-pointers right on target.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Williams has a screen for Wright. There's the dish to Williams. Takes it inside. Pass to Herter. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jump.
Right outside. He takes it in. He dishes it to Williams. Right outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dane. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Lou Williams. The kick out to Oladipo and stolen by Bogdanovic. The pass to Wright. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Capella. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Back to Lowry. Shot on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
The Miles and Prejudice fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks, David. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. With the drive, here's Tucker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young outside. To shoot. Shoots a fader. Good!
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It was a thing. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, but yeah, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Paul. Fires from the corner. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Collins with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. For 3.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Now here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Hunter on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Bridges against Capella. uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Paul against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. They get it back. Ayton. Stolen by Young. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns miss again.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Capella with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Collins against Crowder. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Bridges passes to Paul. Capella against Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Paul against Young. The 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Crowder outside. Here's the 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Collins passes to Hunter. With the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Here's Booker. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Atlanta.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Hey, rejected by Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Young. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Here's Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Crowder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Ayton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one.
And that one misses. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still riding.
Now here's Paul. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Paul's got 5 points.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Aiden. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Young. Capella screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Shoots from 14. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
We can't forget about Young's in-between game. When he notices these shots are open, he's so good at taking them.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Collins against Crowder. Paul for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins finds Young. And the layup is good off the glass. And now an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
He buries it from 3. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Hunter. To the middle. Here's Capella. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. 3-pointer, Bridges. Offensive board. He can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Left side Paul. They double team Paul. Here's Aiden. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Capella finds Young. Fires for 3. 3-pointer. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Young. Up and over Crowder. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
20.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
14.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Lou Williams. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Gallinari. Driving inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
It's
foul.
on JaVale McGee.
Just tremendous initiative from Gallinari. Puts it on the deck, forces the defender into a tough situation.
Gallinari hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Shaman. Up top, Saric. To the wing on the left. Wright with a steal. Left side, Payne. The three is up. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks leading. Wright outside. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Saric. Well, the Suns shooting a rough 29% from the field here.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
And the Suns miss again. It's tipped. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the paint. Outside Herter. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Wright. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Pass to Shaman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Payne. Takes a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Atlanta is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Wright drives it. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Saric following the score by Atlanta. To the inside. McGee's shot is off.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Williams passes to Gallinari. Saric down low. He's covered by Gallinari. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. 50 seconds left in the third. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Right with the ball. Inside. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here.
Well, off the pick and pop and pick and roll, Zhang's improvement has been dramatic.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. To the left wing. From Pete Johnson. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting...
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Crowder outside, jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Young way outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Paul. Booker for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich against Crowder. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Right side Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Young finds Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Crowder goes in. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Young, the pass to Collins. Young with it. He's guarded by Paul. From deep, deflects the pass. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Off target from 3-point range. Atlanta has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Here's Capella. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Trae Young.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 18. Paul with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. There's the triple. Bridges misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Hunter finds Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton with it. Outside Paul. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now Collins. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with...
Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Paul. Good work defensively by Lowry. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry looking around. And Tucker has it in the corner. The putback, Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got the first basket of the game for the Heat.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Paul with the ball. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off target from three-point range. Lowry against Crowder. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Ray, you always want DeAndre to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is. He's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Now here's Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. He dishes it to Bridges. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Paul looking around. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Poked loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Ayton against Adebayo. Count that one.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat leading by 6. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Ayton trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Booker the pass to Ayton. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Butler. Bridges with the steal. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Lowry against Paul. And the rejection by Ayton. They get it back. Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And the Heat. Another three.
Three-point
With
field goal.
very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening. Takes the shot there into the contact.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Heat lead by.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Lowry against Paul. The kick outside to Butler. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 13. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Tries again. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Lowry against Paul. Butler in the corner. Launches a 3. Now here's Oladipo. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Here's Booker. Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Lowry. They're running. Moving it up. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist from.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Paul kicks to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Booker dishes to Ayton. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry passes to Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Suns trail by 15. Ball right side. Pass to Booker. Outside Crowder. To the middle. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler passes to Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and God's been doing this for now over a decade.
And Booker kicks to Paul. To the inside. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Butler. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. Booker finds Crowder. Paul outside. For 3. Booker. No good on that one. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what it. Thanks so much, David, and we'll start. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Vincent. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Sharch dishes to Johnson. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hero, no good. Suns trail by 21. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the pass to Shamet. Back to Johnson. From downtown, here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. It's deflected. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Miami leading by 21. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Vincent, the pass to Strus. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson kicks to Shamet. Passes to Saric. And it's Payne in the corner. It's good from long range. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Vincent. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Brent Sharge, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Trains the three-pointer.
Three-point field
That's pretty
goal.
much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now Shaman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Johnson. That one, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Pass to Silva. Lets it go with a 3.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson outside. And it's Payne in the corner. Sharge outside. Shamet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sharge. Shoots over Hero. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat leading by 21. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Silva. Misses in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just clanked it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's Hero with the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
He feeds it to Johnson.
Suns foul.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
And last season,
Second
as a
team
team,
foul.
they knocked down 79%
Shooting
of their
for
free
Miami.
throws. So those are numbers
Hero.
you'll be happy with.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability,
The end of the third
very much
quarter.
will realize it.
And so it's the Miami Heat
21.
controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns trail by 20. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For 3, Booker, and it's Miami with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And the pass to Strus. For the 3, that shot misses. The Suns shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Passes it to Vincent. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ball finds Crowder. And Crowder throws it in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. Pass to Silva. Crowder with the steal. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Now Hero, defended by Booker. Back to Hero. Pass to Strus. Clock at 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Booker from the arc. And Silva pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton in the high post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
To the paint. The pass to Vincent. Down low. Puts it up from 12. Clock at 4. And so Miami again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field goal.
Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Butler with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lowry for 3.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges with the steal. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
For 3, Bridges. That shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. That's a 2 from Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Paul. The 3. The shot. No good. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Butler from outside. Booker pulls it in. Suns on offense. Paul outside. Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Oladipo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella in center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Lowry. Capella with a block. And it's Herder penetrating. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, good.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Now here's Young. Lets it go from deep. Here's Herder. No good from outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Butler outside. Atlanta with a rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Hunter finds Collins. Back to Hunter. Capella with it. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 5.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Young. An easy 2 on the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Trae Young is so good in transition. Just has a great feel to make an impact.
Lowry into the lane. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Woo. Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And here's Young. He's got 5. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Hunter. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Lowry from the arc. No good there. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Collins passes to Young. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Capella inside. Checked by Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Lowry outside. Tucker inside. Collins there. Tucker, no good.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Young. He's got 10. The kick to Hunter. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Here's Young. Hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 13 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive. Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Hunter finds Collins. Adebayo grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
For 3, Oladipo. From the arc. And they recover it. Over to the left wing. Outside Butler. The three. Fires the three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Atlanta looking.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Atlanta?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Yep, that one goes. 15 points in the game.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Outside Tucker, beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Capella against Butler. And it's Capella with the jam.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Fires for 3. Tucker, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Oladipo. The 3 ball. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Lowry up and in on the layup. Lowry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
And a deep 3 from Young. Here's Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He drops it from range. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Lowry finds Adebayo. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Oladipo. Jacks up a 3, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins. He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes, now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside for Butler. Here's the 3. It's stolen by Hunter. Oladipo against Capella. There's Young with the 3. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Adebayo, a screen on Young. Miami, no good that time either.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Now here's Young. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Lowry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Pounded by Adebayo. Young misses. Oladipo, right side. On the take. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Atlanta. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. In transition. Some room here for Williams. And the shot no good. A bit short. Hero on the wing. Hounded by Wright. To the left side wing. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter.
That's his first
foul of the game. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Back to Hero. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Left side Gallinari. That one rolls around and rims out.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Pass to Vincent. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
On the attack, Hero. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Now here's Wright. Defense is right there. Gallinari inside. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 3 on the clock. Here's Jang. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Strus with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Right outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got his first points of the game.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot. You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Williams from long range. And he can't get that one. And Miami the other way now. Down low. It's intercepted. And now the Hawks on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just finding ways to score. Huerter can do it in the half court or in transition.
And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Strus. Here's Hero. Takes the 3. Got a piece of it. Outside Huerter. The 3 is up. That shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Hero, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to Herder. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herder. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Hero outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Herder can't hit.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Hero with it. Now Herder defending. Vincent. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari for three. On target from range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Hero, no good. Tipped. Stolen by Hero. And so it's Atlanta with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Herder into the lane. Pass to Collins. Young way outside. Can't connect from long distance. The Heat shooting only 31% in the game. Adebayo, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Right wing launches it. Young misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Outside Herder. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And the second free throw is good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker from downtown. Shot clock at 6. Out to Oladipo. 4-3. Hunter with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
For 3, Collins. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. This one for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young with it. Now Oladipo defending. Such a wide open look.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Young from long range, and they get it back. It's Herder on the wing. It's Herder on the wing. Back to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Adebayo, that's good.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
Pass to Herder. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. The Heat have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Lowry outside. Drops in the three.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Young from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Pass to Hunter. From deep. That one doesn't drop, and Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Lowry from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Outside Herder. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here we go. Out to Lowry. To the paint. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Tucker. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Trying to get back on track. And Young is good for 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be...
All right, Alec, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill,